Hello again, everybody, and welcome to the final edition of the High School Football Stat Leaders, as always brought to you by Spitzer of Mansfield. If you need a vehicle, head on over to the fine folks of Spitzer. They will hook you up with a quality vehicle. I am Travis Big League Berardi here with the final edition. The champions will be unveiled here today for our stat leaders in passing, rushing, receiving, and total touchdowns. I can't believe we've already gone through the high school football regular season, but before we start with our playoff season, let's give you the champions in each of our statistics. And let's first talk about the rushing champions, and I announced it last week. Connor Dawson had such a big gap between him and Dane Nauman that we called him the winner last week, and it is now official as he is the rushing champion with a huge performance against Northwood. 6 touchdowns and over 200 yards rushing. He finishes with 23-34 on the season, over 800 yards ahead of Colin Klein of Mapleton, who jumped Nauman with a 200-yard performance against Crestview to get 1,495 yards. Mapleton on the week 11. So is Dane Nauman. He finishes with 1,439 yards rushing. So another top 3 finish for the great Dane Nauman down at Highland. There's your top 3. Evan Benfer of Monroeville finishes in 4th with 1,419 yards, just 20 behind Nauman for the top 3 spot. Aiden Raymer of Crestview finishes out the top 5, 1,395, meaning 4 out of the 5 finishers in the Firelands Conference, and we can make it 5 out of the final 6, as Josh Pokos of St. Paul finishes with just over 1,300 yards rushing. Lucas's Logan Toms made a jump from 10 to 7 in a week with a 200-yard rushing performance. He finishes at 12:42 over Gabe Ivey of Galleon with 11:88. Winford's Anthony Evans with 11:23, 2 yards ahead of the big man down at Danville, Cole DeLauder, who finishes with 1,121 yards. So congratulations to all 10 of our final top 10 rushers, as well as Connor Dawson, who just dominated this season as Western Reserve. A big matchup at home, 8-9 matchup with Black River coming up on Friday. They'll need his rushing if they want to get to week number 11. So there you have it, the champion and top 10 in rushing. Now let's see who the passing champion is, and I have a feeling I know who it is. No, I don't. Gotcha. It's Braden DeVito. You thought Isaac Robinson was going to have the numbers, but no. DeVito beats him by 12. Braden DeVito, the sophomore from Shelby, is your passing champion, dethroning Isaac Robinson. 2,717 passing yards, just ahead of the 2,705 of Isaac Robinson. Third place, though, Chase Ebert of River Valley finishes with 2,176, so a nearly 600-yard difference between third and first. So DeVito and Robinson just showed out this regular season. Now to the rest of the top 10. Upper Sandusky's Caden Holman finishes in 4th with 2,075 yards. Bogpin Miller broke the 2,000-yard passing mark as well in week 10, finishes with 2,004 yards. AJ Bauer of Northmore, 1,985 yards. He will finish in 6th. He is him and Robinson, the lone 2 players that aren't representatives of the MOAC or the Northern 10 in this top 10. Alex Stokes of Marion Harding finishes in 7th with 1,879. Mohawk's Ben Bogner, 1,813 and 8th. Owen Lowry of Pleasant, just a yard under 1,800 yards at 1,799. And Seneca East Blake Foose with 1,710 yards finishes out the top 10. So you needed 1,700 yards to get into our top 10. It's 170 yards a game just to make it into this list. So congratulations once again, Mr. DeVito. 2 years remaining as well, so he has a chance to maybe three-peat if he can keep it up. But also congratulations to Isaac Robinson and the amazing career he's had at Willard. Now to the guys that catch the balls from these quarterbacks, the receiving yards, and the champion is Cam Robinson of Willard. He out-receives Isaiah Ramsey of Shelby, so Willard and Shelby both get a statistical champion in this one. Cam Robinson finishes with 1,267 yards receiving on 90 catches. Isaiah Ramsey only needed 54 catches to go over 1,000 yards. He's at 1,080. That's 20 yards per catch. phenomenal for Ramsey and Shelby as they get 2 home games in the postseason, and they are the lone 2 receivers to go over 1,000 yards in the area. James Rinfuss of Winford, they're on the move. They're hot at the right time going into the postseason. He finishes with 878 receiving yards, just ahead of Highlands' Caden Reichenbach, who finishes with 842. 3 yards ahead of River Valley's Kean Shadone. He overtook Shadone in the last week for 4th. Shadone 5th at 839. Well ahead of Northmore's Jax Wenger with 664. His teammate Bo Landon just outside of the top 10. He finished either 11th or 12th. But Wenger finishes 6th. 7th place, Aiden Smith of Pleasant at 652. 12 yards ahead of East Knox Brayson Davis. What a one-handed catch he had in overtime. Nearly brought East Knox back once again to Danville. They couldn't get the 2-point conversion, though, so the Danville Blue Devils finished 10-0. But Davis at 8th with 640, 10 yards ahead of Marion Harding's Keontae Scott at 630, and he is 10 yards ahead of his teammate, tight end Raymond Harbolt, with 620 yards. So there you have it, the receiving top 10 and champion once again, Cam Robinson. Congratulations. Isaiah Ramsey as well. Congratulations, over 1,000 yards. Now to the final statistic and our new one for this season, the touchdowns, the guys that get you the fantasy points. And here is the champion. It is Caden Holman of Upper Sandusky, the dynamic quarterback. He can run, he can pass. He finishes with 39 total touchdowns and over 3,000 total yards. Second, there is Connor Dawson, 36 touchdowns on the ground alone and 1 receiving touchdown. Like I said, that is crazy anywhere you have it. So Dawson finishes second, 2 touchdowns behind Holman, 2,334 rushing yards. Braden DeVito, 36 total touchdowns, 3,826 total yards. That broke the tie between him and Evan Benfer, who finished with 36 as well, but he only had 2,352 total yards for the quarterback from Monroeville. Willard's Isaac Robinson, he is there at 34 touchdowns, 2,883 total yards. Ontario's Bogton Miller breaks the 30-touchdown mark for passing and rushing combined. 31 touchdowns, 2,886. A.J. Bauer finishes alone in 7th place, 29 touchdowns, just under 2,000 total yards. 1 touchdown ahead of Blake Foose from Seneca East. He finishes with 28 touchdowns, 2,725 total yards. And then we had a tie for 9th place and 10th place. There's a couple other players with 27 touchdowns, but like we say, the tiebreaker is total yards by the player. So Chase Ebert, the quarterback from River Valley, 27 total touchdowns, tiebreaker 2,956 total yards, and then Pleasant's Owen Lowry rounds it out with those 27 touchdowns. He finishes with 2,355 total yards. So congratulations to the top 10, and congratulations to Caden Holman for being our touchdown champion, our overall, I guess you could say that was our fantasy football statistical champion right there, Caden Holman. Great season once again for him and Upper Sandusky. But that's it. We're done. That was our final statistical breakdown of our high school football teams here in North Central Ohio. Once again, want to shout out Spitzer of Mansfield for sponsoring this segment each and every week that we have done it. If you need a vehicle, head on over to the fine folks at Spitzer. They will give you a quality vehicle. But my name is Travis Big League Berardi. We're not done with high school football coverage, though. This week, 7 live streams coming your way on the OH Report, as well as 1 highlight. So the Pigskin will be back for Week 11. We'll have all the breakdown of those games, as well as scores from our regions from around the area, and see who will make it to Week 12. But I have some volleyball we got to do. We got volleyball, we got soccer this week, we got football, and we're going to have that in the next week as well. So stay tuned. I will see you on a court, a pitch, or a football field near you. 54 teams remain in Division 6 football in the state of Ohio. The Northmore Golden Knights, one of those teams. They are the 4th seed in Region 23. The path to Canton's Hall of Fame Stadium begins tonight. It's Week 11. It's Round 1 of the playoffs. The 4th seeded Golden Knights against 13th seeded Dawson-Bryant. We have all the action coming your way on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device you have, and it's coming your way next.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
Man, I wish I was out there.
Let's unretire.
Why not? Randy Moss.
Dan Marino?
You all right?
Hey, Grandpa!
Grandpa?
I still got it.
22.
Gilead game, number 13. Let's see.
Hey. I need that senior discount.
That's the case. Mr. Marino, you mind if I take a selfie? Thank you.
I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
Welcome you inside the Ruth Farms pregame show for this first round matchup in Division 6 Region 23 between 4th seeded Northmore and 13th seeded Cole Grove Dawson-Bryant. Hello everybody, my name is Travis Berardi alongside Ken Parrott. And Ken, for the 5th time in its history, the Northmore Golden Knights are hosting a home game in the postseason.
And it's week 1. It's starting all over for all the teams in Ohio tonight that made the playoffs. And you start a whole new set of bragging rights on what happens in the next few weeks.
As we get underway here, the path to Canton, Hall of Fame Stadium, the first weekend of December. And let's get right into our pregame show with the team spotlight for the Hornets of Dawson-Bryant, all the way from the southern point of Ohio, a 3-hour trip up here to North Bloomfield Township. They are 4-6. Losers of 5 straight. Offensively, 26.8 points per game. Defensively, they've given up 31.4. Not really a passing team, but they are a rushing team. They have a big offensive and defensive line. 1,757 rushing yards. However, defensively, they don't really get any takeaways or sacks. Only 5 takeaways, 1 pick, 4 fumble recoveries, and only 4 sacks. So, they try and play defensively beyond the line of scrimmage.
Sophomore Kaden Murphy has 1,300 yards and 17 rushing TDs. And like you said, a big front line. Northmore's defense is going to be challenged with one of the bigger front lines they've seen all season.
And we'll take a look at his player spotlight after the national anthem, our Star Spangled Banner. Now that we have honored America, let's get back into the pregame show and take a look. As Ken mentioned, Kaden Murphy, player spotlight for Dawson-Bryant. 1,241 rushing yards, 17 touchdowns. He's surpassed 100 yards in a game 6 times this season. And also, every once in a while, he'll get the little catch out of the backfield. 12 catches for 186 yards and 2 scores.
I've watched some of his highlight reels for the last couple weeks, and the kid makes people miss tackles. He's got a great front line to make holes for him, but he does a lot of extra yards on his own.
And now, here inside the Ruth Farms pregame show, we'll take a look at the team that's about to take the field for the 6th time at their home at the Castle this season. The Northmore Golden Knights, the runners-up in the Knox Morrow Athletic Conference. And like I said, this is their 5th ever home playoff game, and it's all come in the last 10 years. They are 2-2. Scoring this season, 37.5 points per game, 10th best in all of Division VI football. They've only given up 12.2, 11th best in Division VI football, and they got that balance. We talked about it week 5 at Danville is literally exactly the number. The passing yards from A.J. Bauer a little bit more now, but 2,003 passing yards, 1,491 rush yards. That balance is what has had Northmore now to 8-2.
It seems like every week, Travis, we have a new highlight reel for a new player. We've got A.J. Bauer at quarterback. We've got the dynamic receivers of Jack Swinger and Bo Landon. And last week we had a running back go for 200 yards in the first half, Carson Campbell. So it's a well-balanced offense. And, hey, let's not ignore the defense. The defense is firing on all cylinders as well. They're holding their own every week, doing very well.
A.J. Bauer, our player spotlight, the K-MAC passing champion, 6th leading passer in all of North Central Ohio football, as you saw in our pregame in the stat leaders, the final one. 112 of 191, 1,985 yards passing. He'll probably surpass 2,000 yards tonight. 29 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. Now let's take a look at the keys to victory. First, for Dawson-Bryant, control the trenches. They have the big guys. If they can control the trenches, get a bit of a blitz, stop the run, they'll be right in the game. And then a clean slate. Not only a clean slate from it being the playoffs, but also no turnovers. Northmore likes to turn you over. They have over 25 turnovers forced this season, over 11 sacks. If you can play clean, no sacks, no turnovers, you'll be in the game. And we will take a look at the Golden Knights. Stack the box. Get in the box. This is a running team they're going against. Stack the box. Get those linebackers up there. Trust your secondary to go one-on-one and stack it there, and then the air raid. You have a great quarterback. You have a dynamic duo at wide receiver, so get it through the air. Get some early points, and they will look to try to, as they will get the ball here to kick it off, as we are underway in week number 11. It's a squib taken at the 25. Jack Swinger across the 30, 35, and out of bounds at the 37. And that is where Northmore will start 1st and 10 as you take a look at their offense. And one name in there, Nicholas Armrose, one of their junior veteran linemen, had a knee injury, but he's back in there tonight for the line.
2nd team all-league. 5th week in a row, we've seen the Knights win the toss and elect to put their offense out on the field to set the tone of this game right away.
At least maybe all 5 times or at least 4 times they've scored on the first possession. Wenger will be out wide. It's going to be a quick screen pass out to Hunter Falk across the 45 into the 50.
Good start.
13 yards, and just like that, a first down for the Golden Knights. 1 play, 1 first down, and they are now into Coal Grove territories. We take a look at our first Morrow County JFS replay. Bauer, 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Campbell in the backfield with him to the right. 1st and 10. It's going to be a handoff. Left side. Gets the corner and gets about 5 yards.
Nice.
Good run there. It brings up 2nd down. So something Northmore has been able to do with its first 2 plays ahead of the sticks. Stay on pace. No plays in the backfield against this
Picked up 20 yards in 2 plays. Got to like the start.
3-4 defense of Cole Grove. Bauer with another quick hitter. This time it's the winger at the 45. He's going to juke at
Nice
the 40
juke.
to the 35, 30,
Nice.
25, 20, cuts back at the 15.
He's
going
still on.
10, 5, touchdown.
He's in.
Golden
Nice
Knights.
start.
Jax Wenger,
Wow.
45 yards. Golden Knights strike. Wow.
Way to set a tone.
Look at him right here. Turn the afterburners on. He still had 4 defenders in front of him. Jukes one, jukes the second, and then turns it back on to get to the house. And just like that, a minute 7 in, Northmore strikes first.
Automatic Chenier in to kick the extra point.
Automatic Chenier, I like that. Snap down, kick
That-
is away. It was a bad snap. The hold still
Nice
was
recovery.
good, and they get it in.
Nice recovery by the ball handler.
1:07 gone. Golden Knights strike first. We'll take a break.
Man, I wish I was out there.
Let's unretire.
That's why I'm at.
Hey, Grandpa!
Grandpa?
I still got it.
Hey, I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
You could not have asked for a better start for the Northmore Golden Knights. 45 yards, Jack Swenger from A.J. Bauer makes it 7-0 as Northmore kicks it away. It's going to be taken at the 20 by Carson Turner. Kaden Turner gets it to the 30, and that's where we will start and take a look at Coach Morgan's defense. Shout out Coach Morgan watching tonight. His defense led by Cameron Goldbach, Ryan Lowry, Vance Johnson, Ashton Clark up front, Kramer, Chenier, Harvey, then Falk, Becker, Kearns, and Wagner in the secondary. 1st and 10, Cole Grove. Kaden Murphy is number 14, sidecar left. It's going to be a handoff up to the fullback, though. Good push. Give him 5 yards. It's 2nd down. So Turner, who took the kickoff, pushes his way up. And it'll be 2nd and 5. Turner now ahead of Murphy. I formation. It's going to be a handoff to Murphy. He gets through the hole.
Big hole.
Look at the speed from Murphy. Gets
Wow.
across the 50.
He's for real, folks.
15 yards and a Scout Construction 1st down. You get the shake and bake. You get the power running from Turner and then the little finesse, the speed
Yep.
from Murphy.
It's a big line. They're making big holes. Left early there, but no flag.
Turner going to push his way ahead for 3 yards. It's 2nd down. Second down and 7. Ball on the Northmore 45. Dawson-Bryant looking to immediately answer. It's going to be a handoff and
Nice
met at the
job.
line, maybe after a yard,
Nice job.
is Murphy. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Met by a gang of. They're going to give him 2, though.
So that'll set up 3rd and 5 as you saw Goldbach in there. 15, that is Caleb Chenier also really blew that up to stop him before he could get going. 3rd and 5 inside Northmore territory, just underway. Golden Knights lead 7-0. Turner, the lone running back.
Left side.
Sweep and pushes ahead, and I think it's going to be close. They needed 5. They got it. First down, Dawson-Bryant.
24 the ball carrier on that, I think. Yeah.
That was Gavin Gibson, the senior, on the sweep.
No surprises what's going on here with their offense.
2 wing backs. Murphy, it's going to be a hand up the middle. Big hole.
Big hole.
And down inside the 20 to the 19. 18 yards on the carry.
Talk about power ball. My goodness.
Another first down.
2 big, strong running backs and a big line making some holes. This could be a score fest tonight.
You might be in for a shootout,
yeah.
folks. Bunch formation.
Oh, almost a miss.
And we got a flag thrown in the backfield. I think we have an illegal formation coming up. We'll see as the quarterback, Rylan Smith, kept it. It's a sideline warning against Dawson-Bryant. So the play will stand. He'll get 4 yards out of it.
Yep.
It'll be second down.
First 10 games hold true. You're not going to see a lot of passes out of them tonight. It's going to be all smash mouth football.
And this may be down to who gets the most stops. It's going to be a sweep to the right. Has a hole.
Missed
10.
tackle.
Gets stuck up, though, inside the 10. It will be a first down. First and goal, Cole Grove. That was Murphy. Went from the 15 down to the 7.
Yep.
So
First,
8 yards.
First and goal in the 7.
One wide out to the left. Murphy in motion. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, pushing his way. Gets stood up at about the 3. 4 yards for Turner. It'll be second and goal. If you take a look at the Morrow County JFS replay, they're getting a great push off the ball.
Yes, they are. Got the Golden Knights defense on their heels a little bit, at least the front line.
Once again, Turner in the backfield. Murphy gets the pitch, and he is down to the 1 yard line.
Short.
It's going to be third and goal. Just tripped up ahead of the goal line. As you take a look at the replay. Third and goal from inside the 1. It's a keeper and it's a touchdown.
Yep.
Cole Grove answers. A 1 yard keeper. Makes it 7-6, and Cole Grove is a team that does not kick. I heard that from the players earlier. They normally go for 2. As you see the replay of Smith taking it in. So 2-point conversion attempt here.
And the way they're running the ball, why not?
Yes!
He's in.
Cole Grove answers and takes an 8-7 lead. We'll be back after this.
I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
Seven to score. Cole Grove did what they have been doing all year, run the ball, and they did it successfully to score and get the 2-point conversion. They lead Northmore 8-7. Travis Berardi back here with Ken Parrott. Now we understand why Northmore wanted the ball to start.
Well, I mean, no surprises. We saw Northmore score right over in the air, and we saw Cole Grove team move right down the field running the ball like they've been doing all year. So
Wenger takes the squib at the 30, gets across the 35, up to about the 39, and that's where the Golden Knights will take over. 1st and 10.
Definitely feels like a kind of a night where you can't afford any mistakes.
And we have a flag all the way back at the 45 of
Yep.
Dawson-Bryant, so I don't know if this might have been an offsides or a hold. 15 yards down the field. I don't know. It's against. Personal foul on Cole Grove.
Wow. It's a big break for the Knights.
So that's going to move Northmore into Cole Grove territory. First penalty of the evening accepted. We did have a sideline warning earlier, but
Coach is getting warned again right now.
so that'll put the ball inside Cole Grove territory at the 46-yard line. Not something they wanted to see after the successful scoring drive.
Like I said, who makes the fewest mistakes tonight? They've already made a big one here.
Golden Knights with 3 wide. It's going to be a handoff to Campbell. Left side has a hole. Cross the 45 down to the 41-yard line. Positive yardage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Second and 6 now from the 42. Two wide, 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Lone wide receiver to the right is Bo Landon. Quick hitter. And Bauer threw it behind the receiver. That was intended for Cam Goldbach. It's 3rd down.
A little bit of miscommunication there on that route.
He went in. It was an out pattern,
Yep.
apparently. Somebody had it mistaken. Nonetheless, it's 3rd down. 5:04 left, opening quarter. 8-7, Cole Grove leads. Bauer nearly gets the defensive back to jump, but he gets back on sides in time. 5 on the play clock. Bauer takes the snap, hands it off to Campbell. Across the 40, 35, down towards the 30. It's enough.
Nice call.
For a Scout Construction 1st down. 11 yards on the carry.
Saw the blitz coming on the left side, so they run it on the right side.
Yeah, gutsy call there by head coach Scott Armros. Running the ball. You had to have known if they were going to run it on 3rd, they probably would have gone on short on 4th down if they hadn't lost yards. But they don't have to worry about that. So they are now down at the 31. Caleb Chenier now in the backfield with Campbell, and he's going to take another handoff, get hit for a moment, and still get positive yards down to the 28. 3 yards on the carry. He'll bring up 2nd down. So take a look at the replay right here. Just watch how he gets hit immediately, but still able to bounce right off of it. Right there. Kind of ran into his own lineman.
Yep.
Second. Officially, they gave him 2.5. His second in a long 7. Bauer. Again, a handoff to Campbell. He cuts back across the 25. Nearly broke it, but it gets down to the 24. It'll be 3rd and short. 3rd and about 3, maybe 4. Long 3. And now a timeout by Cole Grove. So while we have a moment, we'll take a look at a game out of D7 Region 25. 9th-seeded Lucas up 7-0 on 8th-seeded Hillsdale. You and I were at the game in week 2 at Hillsdale. Won late.
That was a great game.
24-21.
Yep.
Or 21-17, my fault.
Yep.
Lucas Cubs with their great running back, Logan Toms, who's been phenomenal on both sides of the ball. Then on the other side, you have Jack Fickus, Braylon Jarvis and company for Hillsdale. That should be a great one. Brian Skoronski is on the call of that Division 7 Region 25 matchup. And as always, our live streams and highlights will be on the Pigskin tonight.
A couple of really good quarterbacks battling out in that game.
Yeah. 3rd and 3 for Northmore on the Cole Grove 24-yard line. Handoff Campbell. He's hitting the backfield.
Whatever adjustment they made that timeout, it worked. Loss of 3.
And it is a loss of 3. It'll be 4th and 6. You got to think the Golden Knights will go through the air now. Bauer gets the snap. He's going to roll out to his left. Looking, quick hitter. Caught.
Not enough.
He did not.
Not enough.
Needed 6. I think he only got 5.
Completed Folk.
To Hunter Falk. They're looking at the line.
Nope.
And he's short. They needed 6. They got 5. It's a turnover on downs.
Big play. Big play by Dawson-Bryant.
So.
Golden Knights need to do the same now. They need to find their defense and get woke up here.
As the Cole Grove Band has finally made its way into the stadium. 3-hour drive. It's tough, especially with the traffic going through Columbus. First and 10, Cole Grove. On their own 31 with 3:06 left first quarter. It's going to be a fake. It's going to be a sweep to the left with a hole. And across the 30 to the 31. It's Gibson again. Gain of 9. 2nd and 1. Ball on the 32 now. 2nd and 1. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, and it's going to be a hit right at the 34, but it's enough for Scout Construction first down. Needed 1, got 2. First and 10. Now out to the 34.
Their offensive line is doing so well. It's 2 or 3 yards before a Golden Knight even thinks of touching a running back.
It's going to be a pitch out to the left. Murphy is going to stiff arm and get knocked out of bounds after a gain of 5. Second and a long 5 here with under 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. It's going to be a handoff and met in the backfield.
Nice job.
The first negative play by the Golden Knights tonight will set up 3rd down and long as you take a look at the replay. And that was Ashton Clark that kind of bounced off the lineman and out. So it'll stay no gain, 3rd and 5 with 90 seconds left in the first quarter. A big play here for this Golden Knight defense who has been struggling to stop this run. It's going to be a fake and a first down. They went to the play of the Lucas Cubs as Gibson gets the first down.
Defensive line is just getting manhandled right now.
And they're missing tackles as well.
Yep.
2 or 3 Golden Knights had them at the line of scrimmage and just couldn't wrap around.
Yeah, they're getting knocked on their heels for the first couple yards, and they're trying to scramble to make a tackle. It's tough to do on your heels.
Ball to the 49. Handoff up the middle, and another big hole across the 40 down to the 38. 12 yards, another first down. And now Golden Knight down on the field.
It's not good.
Injury timeout. We'll take one with them. After the injury timeout, Cole Grove once again on the move. Big third down conversion and a first down run of 12 has them inside Northmore territory. 1st and 10 from the Golden Knight 38. It's going to be that fake again. This time the Murphy's tripped up, still eludes, and gets to the 31, gain of about 7. It's 2nd down. We'll see if Cole Grove will run another play here with 20 seconds on a running first quarter clock.
And like we saw at Danville, when you have a running attack like this, getting 4 or 5 yards at a time, it eats up a lot of clock, and Golden Knights lose a lot of possessions when that happens.
And Cole Grove will run it to the end of the quarter. We've played one here at the Castle. Cole Grove running the ball at will. They lead it 8-7.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
Second quarter about to begin here. Cole Grove driving up 1, 8-7. Travis Berardi alongside Ken Parrott. They face a 2nd and 3, and it's going to
nice
be a third
tackle.
down.
Goldbach
The
wrapped
sweep,
him up.
as there's Cam Goldbach, one of the leaders of this Golden Knight defense, able to get the corner and stop Murphy at the line of scrimmage, and another third down here as the clock didn't start. See what happens? You leave the press box, Ken, and they don't start the clock. There we go. Now it's started.
Unfortunately, this is going to be 4-down territory, and you've only got a couple yards to go here. So
10 seconds on the play clock. It's Cole Grove once again in that bunch, the wing formation. This is the Lucas Cubs formation that we're used to here in North Central Ohio. It's going to be a handoff up the middle and an easy first down as the big man,
Chenier wrapping him up.
Caden Turner, gets enough. Sweep handoff, right side, Murphy. And that's going to be a block in the back, and that will move Cole Grove back.
I think he kind of sold that. A little bit of an acting job here, but yeah, he pushed him a little bit. Just enough to get the flag. Big break for the Golden Knights. Second big penalty by Dawson-Bryant.
So that'll back them up all the way out to the 34-yard line. It's 1st and 20.
First pass play of the game.
Looking, running, gets it away, and he'll just throw it out of bounds. That's all he could do. It's 2nd down. That's a smart play, too, of getting it away.
Yeah, that would have been for a big loss.
So 2nd and 20. It's going to be a run left side.
Faked out on that play.
Jukes and gets down to the 25. So they get 8 yards back. It'll be 3rd down and about 12.
About 3/4 of the Northmore defensive line was faked out on that play.
So 3rd and 12. It's going to be another pass.
Oh, big
hit.
hit.
At the last second,
Still got
Murphy
it
makes
off.
the catch, and he's going to get taken down short of the line to gain. It'll bring up 4th down, but you got to think they're going to go for it here. And Murphy, like we said, he'll catch the ball every once in a while and just got the catch in there. It'll be 4th down and about 7.
Smith took a big hit there at the end of that throw.
And you know they will go for it here on the 20-yard line. Biggest play here the first half coming up. Golden Knights got held on their last drive on 4th down. Cole Grove looking to make them jump, and now they will call a timeout to think it over. So as they talk it over, Ken, what do you do you try another pass out there, or you just give it to your big back who's averaging about 10 yards a carry?
I would give it to your big back. I mean, Turner's been just running over everybody. He's getting some nice holes, and he's a big, strong kid. It's about what he's been averaging. Here we go. Big play of the half.
4th and 7.
Northmore desperately needs a stop.
It's going to be a pitch to the right. Murphy bounces out, and he's going to get it and more. Down inside the 10 to the 9.
Kid is quick. Couple misdirections there, and he's gone.
$11 yards. And it's 1st and goal.
Coach Lucas opted to go with speed over power that time, and it worked.
And we're going to have a false start. Going to move him back 5 yards.
Third mistake by Dawson-Bryant, but
they've answered both of the two.
First two mistakes have not cost him anything. So
that'll back him up to the 14-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal from the 14. 8:55 left in the half. 8-7 Cole Grove leads. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, and this time met at the line, but breaks through it. Still working his way down is Kaden Turner. Breaks 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just a big man right there.
I can't believe he had more yardage for the year.
Well, I would guess maybe the teams that they've played so far, that the finesse, the speed they use instead of the big man up the middle. 2nd and goal from the 2. Hand off again to the big man. He's in. Touchdown, Cole Grove. Kaden Turner from 2 yards out. And now they will go for 2 to try and make this a 2-score game.
Power, speed, which one?
It's going to be
power,
and it's going to be stopped short. No good.
Nice job.
Golden Knights hold and keep this at a 7-point game. Take a look at the replay.
Not sure why the fans are upset.
Yeah, could not get the ball over.
Not even close.
8:01 left in the half. Cole Grove by 7. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns for Cole Grove. They lead 14-7, but a big stop on the 2-point conversion keeps it a 7-point game as the Golden Knights will get its 3rd possession of this Region 23 playoff game. Kick's going to be taken at the 20, again by Wenger. Slows, cuts back, and we'll get a flag on the Golden Knights. Block in the back, it'll be 10 yards, and they'll start at their 20.
Northmore's first big mistake, and it's going to cost them moving back deep in their territory here. 80 yards to go.
Want to welcome all the Cole Grove fans as well. We know it's a 3-hour drive. Most of you couldn't make it up here, so we're glad to show you this one. We've been covering the Golden Knights all year long. So it's good to help the folks that can't make the 3-hour drive. So welcome in. We are the OH Report.
The way Dawson-Bryant's offense is running over the defense, Northmore needs to respond here and answer the touchdown.
Bauer looking to pass. He's going to go across the middle. Has Bo Landon. He makes
Nice.
the catch, even incomplete.
And a flag.
But
Two
it's going to be
flags.
interference as he got run through. It's the right call. I apologize, Cole Grove fans, but you can't go through the receiver before he catches the ball. Right there is the contact.
Yep.
And if it wasn't for that contact, it would have been a catch.
I initially thought he still caught it.
I did too, but it bounced out at the last second.
Ball
15 yards, though.
just a tick underthrown there, thrown against that big, strong wind.
And I think that was the only way he was going to get caught, though,
Yep.
because that might have been picked
Yep.
if he overthrew him. Great. It was good defense. He just made contact just a tad too early.
Yep. And again, according to high school rules, the pass interference call helps you.
Yeah. It's not a spot foul.
Nope.
15 yards.
Saved yourself 15 yards there on that pass completion if it would have happened.
Also, this gets Northmore just about to the spot where they would have started before the penalty.
Yep.
So really, back to where we would have been. 1st and 10 from the 35. 4 wideouts for Bauer. He's going to look for a quick hitter left side, and it's going to be caught by Folk. Jukes again, gets out to the 44-yard line. 9 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 1. You take a look at the end of the play. Jukes swarmed by a bunch of Hornets. And it'll be 2nd and 1. Man in motion, that's Campbell. Looking for it. Instead, it's going to be a hitter to Bo Landon. Landon across the 45 to the 50. It'll be a Scout Construction
Nice
first
little
down
play.
on a gain of 7.
You know, we've seen Hunter Folk catch 3 catches already, and we haven't seen that out of him the last few weeks with Jack Swinger, and we just saw Bo Landon there being taken away. I'm sure there's a priority by their defense. It's going to open up Hunter a lot more.
Quick hitter to Folk.
There we go again.
Catches it. Can't get past the first defender, though. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Armbro selecting to go with more of a passing attack this possession.
2nd down and a long 10. Falk in motion. Looking to throw, has time, looking for Falk. Makes the
Nice
catch
throw
out
again.
at the 31-yard line.
Perfect toss and catch.
They're going to give him the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 20.
Hunter Folk again. That's what happens when you have so many different offensive weapons. Take away Bo, take away Jax. We got 3rd and 4th options as well.
1st and 10 from the 30. Quick hitter to Landon. Drops it a little bit short. It'll be 2nd down. Ball on the 30 with 6:04 left in the half. Golden Knights trail 14-7. By the way that Cole Grove has been driving, they have to score here.
Yes. And preferably eat up more time, but they'll take the points.
Bauer with the throw.
Wide open. Oh, nice play.
Tip down. We have a flag
clear
on the
over
far
here.
end over
Yep.
here. Illegal man downfield anyway. So we'll see.
Well played defensively on the toss.
Yeah, great deflection there by Wesley Runyon. Now it's a matter of if they will accept the penalty.
They declined it.
They will decline it. It'll be third down.
Smart choice. Don't have to get it all at once here. It's 4 down territory.
Bauer back to
Another
pass,
flag.
another flag. And they're going to get false start on the Golden Knights.
Roll that back, Travis.
I didn't even take a replay, so you have to give me a second. It's against Falk.
Yep.
Yeah, just a little bit of a jump.
Tick, boy. That's being ticky-tacky, but he did it.
Yep.
Gonna get it
and
back.
They're getting it back. So, back to where we were. Take a look at the replay of that.
Poor guy. He's so bad at himself, too.
Caden Turner, who's been running all over the Golden Knights, he wanted that little extra jump.
Yep.
Unable to get it, though. So now 3rd and 10 again. Bauer back to pass. He's going to go across the middle. Has a man open at the 15. Wenger to the 5. He's in! Golden Knights score. 30 yards to who else? Jax Wenger once again. Golden Knights are an extra point away from tying this one up.
And kudos to the offensive line, giving A.J. all kinds of time for that play to develop.
Wide open up the middle, and then just watch him get one block by Hunter Falk to really open that up. And now they are a Caleb Chenier extra point away from tying this thing at 14. And they're going to get another jump off sides.
Now
what does Coach Armros do here?
Yeah, I think you stick with Mr. Automatic here. This early in the ball game. But knowing Coach Armros, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for it. Nope, he's leaving him in.
They're going to do the try anyway.
Yep, he's going to take the point.
So they will move him a yard up. Snap good, kick is away, and that is crushed down the middle, and we're tied. 5:48 left here in the half. It's 14 all in this D6 Region 23 opening round matchup.
Man, I wish I was out there.
Let's unretire.
Why not?
Hey, Grandpa! Grandpa? I still got it.
Hey, I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
Big drive by the Golden Knights. Another touchdown pass to Jax Wenger, one of the top 10 receivers in the area. And just like that, we are knotted up. Travis Berardi back here with Ken Parrott, and Golden Knights are going to go with the squib this time, and it's going to be taken at the 25
Not sure
and knocked down at the 33-yard line. That was the guy you didn't want to kick it to, was Turner.
No.
That'll set them up 1st down and 10.
Critical point of the game here, Travis. They got just under 6 minutes to possibly score, and they get the kickoff to start the second half.
This is a big defensive drive for Northmore. And remember, Cole Grove only has one timeout remaining as well.
And not much of a pass attack so far, so Knights are hoping that clock keeps running.
Or maybe a play in the backfield or two. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, and there's Turner once again up to the 40. 7 yards, second down. Coming up on 5:20 left in the half. 59 yards to go for Cole Grove.
Cheniere's having a good first half defensively. A lot of tackles.
It's going to be a pitch. Turner.
Got blockers.
That's actually Gibson.
Kramer
He's met,
wrapping him up.
And the referee's going to give him all the way out to the 45. So it'll be enough for a first down, as he did lean his way back. Actually got hit at the 49, or got hit at the 44-yard line. Referees gave him an extra yard, but it didn't matter. He was already across the first down line. Under 5 to play now. Here in the half. Another handoff up the middle, just breaking tackles, and gets 9. Down to 4:45.
Golden Knights just can't stop him.
Just such a big body out there. You have to think the Golden Knights will need to make some type of defensive adjustment at the half. It's going to be a sweep to the right side. Murphy gets the first. Got 4. First and 10. 10th first down by Cole Grove this evening. And once again, they will huddle. They don't want to leave any time left for Northmore.
No.
Under 4 to play. Gonna be up the middle again. And he's, wow, I am just impressed.
Yeah, he's carrying 4 or 5 guys.
That time 11 yards. Breaking tackles. .330 left in the half. They need 32 yards. And you see Cole Grove waiting until it's under 10 seconds to get it. This time, he's not going to get 10 yards. He's still going to get positive yards, though. I guess a small win for Northmore. He only got 4.
I'm a little surprised they aren't being a little more urgent with their play calling here. When you only got 1 timeout and you're running the ball, still got 30 yards to go. But
Second and 6.
They're definitely not in any hurry.
Under 3 left in the half. 2nd and 6. It's going to be a reverse and met after maybe 1 or 2 yards. Ball was, they're saying he was down before.
Oh, wow.
They gave him an extra, I don't know.
Show that again. That was coming out.
They're going to give him 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 1 as we hit 2 minutes left in the half. Pitch, right side. Looks to get to the outside, and he will, and he's run out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Big break,
enough for a
out of
first
bounds.
down.
Stopping that clock.
Handoff up the middle. This
Oh,
time
big.
met at the line.
That'll eat up some clock.
Clock's not running.
Why is it?
Clock's still not running.
Why is the clock not running?
And now we'll get a stoppage. Ken, you might want to need to go over and talk to your boys over there in the press
Holy
box.
smokes, that's big.
That was a good 10 seconds that ran off the clock there.
Should have run off the clock.
Halftime at Martins Ferry. East Knox 14, Martins Ferry 10.
Wow.
So they will take they'll take 10 seconds off, which is just about the amount of time that didn't come off the clock. So we're at 93 seconds, now down to 90 as they get ready to snap this at the 12. 2nd and 8. It's going to be a sweep to the left. Stopped. Tripped in the backfield,
that's
taken
big.
down at the 12. Maybe gets a yard out of it, and now Northmore will call a timeout.
I don't understand. What?
So Scott Armros will call a timeout.
Saw something he didn't like. Didn't want to risk them scoring. Gotta like that clock running now.
Take a look at the replay. And he was just eaten up in the backfield. So out of the timeout, it will be 3rd down and 7 from the 11-yard line.
Dawson-Bryant still has one timeout left. Coaching staff has to have complete confidence in the running game here to get it 10 yards in a minute, 10 seconds. But Golden Knights have had a couple key stops here.
Yeah, this is a big, big play on both sides of the ball. Third and 7 from the 11. 1:10 left in the half and a 14-all tie. Up the middle and hit at the 9-yard line. It'll be 4th and 5. And Armros calls another timeout. So Scott Armros is trusting his defense here on 4th down. You take a look at the replay once again up the middle, and that time the Golden Knights were able to get him down. So, I mean, it's hard to say this may be for a big play in the game in the first half, but the way that Cole Grove is running the ball right now, getting the ball to start the second half. The Golden Knights need a stop here.
However, they've stopped him here the last 2 plays, so Coach Armbro selected to burn another timeout to make sure his defense was in the right mindset of where he wanted him to be and ready for this big play here.
I think maybe you see a couple fakes, a reversal, something we saw earlier on a big third down conversion. This is where the defensive ends of Northmore come up big. They got to stay in their lane.
I'm guessing speed around the outside instead of power up the middle on this call, but we'll see.
4th and 4 from the 8, 59 seconds left in the half. It's going to be to the left side, and he is I don't know where he is. Yes, they're giving it to him. They needed the 4, he got the 3. And now the clock will continue to run at 45 seconds.
2 plays left here with a timeout. You got about 2 plays left if you're going to run. If he doesn't get it here, they'll call a timeout. Get one last play in.
The big man's not going to need it.
Won't matter.
Touchdown, Cole Grove. They take the lead. Three-yard run.
It's about the best display of power ball we've seen all season, Travis.
And with a little help from Northmore, the best time-guzzling drive as well.
Yep. Reminds you a lot of Danville.
Now Northmore will have time with a timeout left as well. 2-point conversion try up the middle, and he is
good.
In. 2 points good. 22-14. $30 seconds left. Now we've seen Cole Grove with those little squib kicks. We're going to get that again, maybe get 24, 23 seconds left for A.J. Bauer to go maybe 60 yards. Clock will stop every first down as well.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting what Coach Armbro selects to do here.
Just a reminder to stay tuned at the half for the halftime band show. We'll have both bands highlighted.
One timeout left. I mean, might be able to get in field goal position for Chenier to try a long one, but I could also see Coach Armbro taking a knee.
Another squib. It's going to be taken at the 25, 30, and that's where he's met. 4 seconds off the clock. That's where Golden Knights will start.
Missed blocking assignment there.
So now we'll see if Northmore can get to the air here. A first down stops the clock until they move the chains. They need to go 69 yards. We've seen Northmore break big plays, though.
Yep.
As well.
Certainly have the weapons to do it.
Cole Grove had guys back at midfield. Now they're moving up towards the 40. Bauer takes the snap, has time. He's going to throw it down for Bo Landon. It is intercepted. Taken down at the 40, so Northmore went for the shot. And now we're going to get a couple flags thrown in.
3 defenders, not the best decision there.
tip drill play.
Make that pass. Actually, 4 defenders in the area.
So we'll see what the extracurriculars are on. And it's going to be a penalty on Cole Grove. Taunting is the call by the ref. So that'll back them up 15 yards into their own 45 with 15 seconds left. So, we'll see what Cole Grove does. It's going to be a pitch to the outside. Murphy at the 50, the 45, runs out of bounds at the 42. It's enough for a first down. And with 9 seconds, they're getting closer.
Got enough time for one more play here. Pass play or reverse?
I don't think they'd go to the air just to not – I don't think they want to take a chance up 8.
Yeah.
Maybe a reverse, though. It's going to be a pitch. Gibson is going to be taken down at the –
Get a timeout here. They got one more.
Yep, they will get the timeout with 1 second left. So, after 9 yards from Gibson – or was that Murphy? One of the running backs.
That was Gibson.
That was Gibson. Okay,
Yep.
Gibson. They officially give him 7 yards on the carry. This will be the last play, not counting a defensive penalty, though. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty. It's going to be a fake. Quarterback keeper. Yep. He's met at the line of scrimmage, and that will be it for the first half of play. The running attack of Cole Grove has given them an 8-point lead. 13 leads 4. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have both bands in a halftime band show right here, live and free.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
about to go. I'll count you off. Something. I'll play no. Oh, wait. We don't have time. Here we go. 1 and 2 and ready and go. And.
Dawson-Bryant Band for performing for us tonight. We wish them the best of luck at the OMEA State Finals tomorrow afternoon. This song was from our senior and freshman year. This is Cake by the Ocean.
Great job, Flags. Keep up your energy.
This song was performed during our seniors' sophomore year. This is Staying Alive. autographed by senior Hannah Kanegi. This is Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Man, I wish I was out there.
Let's unretire.
Why not?
Guess who's back again?
Randy Moss.
Dan Marino? You alright?
Hey, Grandpa!
Grandpa?
I still got it.
22. 22.
Gilead game, number 13.
Let's see.
Hey, I need that senior discount.
That's the case. Mr. Marino, you mind if I take a selfie? Thank you.
I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Welcome back to the Ruth Farms halftime show, where at the break, the running attack of Cole Grove, Dawson-Bryant, the Hornets lead the Golden Knights 22-14. Travis Berardi back here with Ken Parrott, and what a rushing attack we have seen so far by Cole Grove.
Yeah, I mean, this offensive line is manhandling the defensive line of the Golden Knights, and the running backs are getting 4, 5, 6, 7 yards at a time.
Taking a look at the statistics from the first half, 14 first downs to 5. Northmore did get 2 touchdowns. They're at high-powered, fast-scoring offense. They don't need that many first downs, but when you're running the ball like Cole Grove, first down after first down, they're averaging about 6 first downs per possession, 221 yards on the ground, 242 total. Golden Knights 120 through the air. They really haven't run the ball that much. 144 turnover total. They had the 1 turnover at the end of the half. Penalties, though. Despite the penalties, Cole Grove has overcome them and been able to be successful. Northmore 2 penalties for 15 yards.
I would venture to say that's the fewest yards we've seen out of Northmore in the first half since probably the Danville game. Yeah.
And if it wasn't for a couple mistakes there, they would have been in that game. We'll see if they can flip the script here tonight as, down 8. You're giving the ball up. They need to stop here. Or as we were talking at the break, this may be something to where Northmore will have to maybe down the line go for an onside kick if they can't get stops, things like that. But we still have 2 halves or 2 quarters to play here. We'll see what adjustments both sides take as we get ready for the second half. The team's flipping to the sides where they're supposed to be, as we are just about ready to go for quarter number 3.
Very impressed with Kaden Turner, big, strong kid. He's running all over Northmore right now. He's got 102 yards for the first half.
He averages about 175, so right on key with where he needs to be. Was not trying to rhyme there, but it just happened. 22-14 to score. Once again, want to welcome all of our fans down in Cole Grove area, the Dawson-Bryant folks, 3 hours away. We appreciate you watching. Now we're more Northmore people than anything. They're a team that we've been following the whole year, so that's why. And they're going to try an onside kick right off the bat.
Oh, they got it! They got it!
Wow.
So I just said they were going to try an onside kick possibly. They did. They got it. And just like that, the whole script of this second half might have just been changed.
Wow. Big call by Coach Armros, and it pays off.
Apologies as I'm trying to introduce myself to the Cole Grove fans. We're more Northmore people. We're here mostly for the Golden Knights, but we will be with you guys. We're trying not to be too much of a homer for you guys, but I will say this. You guys have one heck of a – I haven't seen something like this.
Yeah.
Just them against Danville.
Yeah.
If you folks don't know, Danville is a state-ranked team in Division 7. They were one of Northmore's 2 losses. They have quite the rushing offense, and I would love to see those two go up against each other. Nonetheless, though, Northmore now back in the driver's seat. Campbell with the handoff. He's going to get about 4 or 5 yards out of that. That'll bring up second down. Now, I will say, though, it's an 8-point game. Cole Grove, even if Northmore scores, they're going to have to get a 2-point conversion to even things up. But a huge onside kick there, nonetheless, to keep this within play.
Got a block. Oh.
Quick hitter to Campbell.
I was afraid Hunter Folk was going to call for blocking it back, but he didn't.
And it is a Scout Construction first down.
Hunter Folk.
Right side, jukes a tackle. He's across the 25. Gain of 9, second down. Golden Knights back on the move.
Just shy of the first down marker there.
Golden Knights scored a minute 7 into the first quarter. And they're trying to do the same thing here to start the second half. Bauer's going to roll off to his left. Man blitzing him. He gets it off. Wide open. Caught at the 10. Bo Landon inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. It's another first down. Golden Knights back-to-back first down plays. It's 1st and goal. First and goal from the 6. Bauer's going to hand it off to Campbell. Left side, cuts back at the 5, down to the 3, the 2.
It's close.
And he's taken down at the 2. It'll be 2nd and goal after the gain of 4.
Reminiscent of the first drive of the start of the game. A couple of quick strike hits. Campbell running well.
2nd and goal now from the 2.
Dawson-Bryant still a little bit in shock of the
I am too.
Kick, yeah.
I was expecting the Northmore defense to at least try and get a stop first before they thought about it, but they didn't. Paul Kramer works his way into the end zone, and the Golden Knights are a 2-point conversion away from tying this up to start the second half. 2 yards.
Well, you've got automatic place kicker, and it's still a lot of ball game left. However, 2-point conversion here means you can go score for score and hang with them. We'll see what Coach Armos chooses to do here.
I see Kramer coming in. I see Campbell coming in. They're going to go for 2.
They're going to go for 2.
Just underway here in the second half. Northmore, a big 2-point conversion here to even things up and change the complexion of this game. Wildcat, Campbell, left side, bust through, we're tied.
Easy.
22-22 to start the third quarter. We've got ourselves quite the football game, folks. Division 6, Region 23, first round matchup. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
First down. Apologize, folks. Audio kind of turned off on us. Nonetheless, we're commenting here. Northmore getting a big stop on fourth down. Cam Goldbach really blew up that play, forced the reversal, and then if it wasn't for Hunter Falk with the shoestring tackle, it might have worked. Quick hitter left side. Jack Swenger across the 35 down to the 33. It's a gain of 7, second down. And I appreciate everybody commenting on Facebook. We didn't know our audio was turned off right there. I don't know why it was turned off, but thank you all for telling us. We're back. We're all good. I'm surprised you guys did let us know. I know people sometimes get tired of me talking at points, but hey. Especially if there's 700 people watching. It's a literal number. Thank you all. We really appreciate every one of you. Handoff right side. Campbell across the 25, 20, down to the 17. Run. Actually down to the 16. 15 yards on the carry. It's another first down.
I think Dawson-Bryant's defense still in shock for that onside kick.
Well, also, they've played all but 3 plays here so far in this.
Yep.
Or 4 plays all in this second half. Bauer hands it to Campbell. A little bit of a missed handoff, but he has it across the 15 and down at the 11-yard line.
Murphy was there waiting on him. Nice tackle.
Nearly disastrous in the backfield as Campbell had to stop to take that handoff.
And it's unfortunate because the left side on the end was wide open initially.
2nd and 5 from the 10. It's another handoff. Campbell. He has the corner, cuts back at the 10, gets to about the 9, maybe the 8-yard line. They'll give him the 8, gain of 2. It's 3rd and 3. Now, Ken, Northmore did get their one stop. However, is a field goal enough if Northmore doesn't get it here?
Well, and I'll be curious to see if we do score a touchdown, whether or not they go for 1 or 2 for the extra point.
I think to take the lead, you'd think they go for 1 just because if they get a stop, then they're ahead of the,
Especially when he's
and
automatic.
it won't matter. Offsides is going to be the call. They got him to jump. Half the distance, 4 yards. They needed 2. It's going to be a first down.
Another big mistake.
First and goal from the 4. Kramer, Campbell split behind Bauer, who's under center. Handoff Kramer. Kramer's in.
Right
Northmore leads again. Paul Kramer with his 2nd of the night. And just like that, the tables have turned.
Some great coaching going on there at halftime. Defensive adjustments, some great play calling here to start this second half.
Chenier on to the extra point. Snap back. Kick is away, and he crushes that towards Mount Gilead. It's good. 29-22, 5:37 left. 3rd quarter. We'll take a break. In a span of 6.5 minutes, Mr. Momentum has gone from one side to the other as Northmore, 2 scores in the first 6.5 minutes, have them leading 29-22 as they kick it away. Travis Berardi alongside Ken Parrott. That is going to bounce and stay in bounds.
That's the first deep kick we've done tonight.
To the right and taken down at the 15-yard line. The Golden Knights with good coverage on that one. And that ball nearly went out of bounds, but Chenier got lucky. And he's going to get the first hit on the tackle. So now, Colgrove down 7. They were, after the first drive, they were down 7. Immediately went down the field, scored, got 2, took the lead. This isn't do or die for them right now. They can easily get back down there in the end zone and lead after this one. It's just that Northmore has really tried to take the horns away from them.
They were not frustrated at all in that first opening possession by any means.
Handoff up the middle and Met pushing the pile, maybe got 3 yards out of it. It'll be second down. And once again, that 5-man front, we did talk about it. The linebackers for Northmore were maybe a little too far off the ball in that first half. Maybe thinking, that's still mindset of maybe a pass is coming. But in this second half, like you said, the adjustments from these coaches, they move another man up onto the line. They move those linebackers about a yard ahead, and they've really closed down these running lanes. Now, Colgrove has gotten positive yards out of it, but we're not seeing those 9, 10-yard runs that we saw in the first half.
You're basically stacking the box, and you're saying, hey, we're going to do everything we can to stop the run, and you're going to have to be forced to pass sooner or later.
Sweep right side, and they do get a big chunk out of that. It's going to be just enough for a first down. 7 yards they needed, 7 yards they got. The 15th Scout Construction LLC first down for Colgrove. 4:30 left here in quarter number 3. Now Colgrove coming in as a 13 seed. They've lost 5 straight, but those are the 5 really good teams down there in Southern Ohio.
You're talking like Ironton and teams like that. They've been in the playoffs forever. Every year.
Sweep left side. Turner is going to get 4, maybe 5 yards out of it. It'll be second down.
That was definitely one of the most deceiving records, especially in the league they play in.
1 win in their league, in the OVL. Second.
Boys down on the river know how to play smash mouth football, that's for sure.
All up and down the river. I was on the river playing smash mouth football against some of those teams. It's going to be a keeper. He's going to get taken down in the backfield. Might have been a mishandle.
Yeah, it was definitely a miscommunication there.
Take a look at the Morrow County JVS replay.
Smith went to hand it off, and he wasn't there.
Unless it was a design, because you saw the blocking for him, but Northmore not falling for the fake.
I stand corrected.
3rd down and 13. Loss of 8.
Looked like you stepped backwards there to hand it off. But
yeah, I know. But you saw he used the fake hand, though, for the fake, so it might have been a run. 3rd down and 13. Ball on their own 26 as we go under 3 left in the 3rd. He's going to look to pass. He's getting blitzed. Cam Goldbach doesn't get him for a moment. He's going to roll out. He's still rolling towards the end zone. He's going to throw it out of bounds.
Wow.
Did it go beyond the line of scrimmage? I think it did.
Just barely. I thought for a second he's going to run in his own end zone.
Take a look at the replay. Just reverses at the last second and gets it away. Now, it's where the ball lands even if it's out of bounds if it goes across the line of scrimmage, correct?
Yes.
So that was he did enough.
Yeah.
However, it will be the first punt of the night by either side. Correct?
Correct.
Yeah. Jax Wenger at his own 46.
Great job by the defensive line to break it through there. And
Gibson back to punt.
Ooh,
nearly a jump. And it's blocked! Picked up at the 30 by Hunter Folk.
Again.
Garrett Harvey untouched off the right side.
Second block of the year.
Harvey with the block, Folk with the recovery, and the Golden Knights once again in business.
Garrett's second block of the year. We mislabeled one he had earlier in the season. I forget who we credited it to. But
I apologize. Well, Garrett now, so he's like, well, I got this one.
Trust me, Garrett was giving me all kinds of heck over that one. So
good. He gives you the heck and not me.
Congrats. Oh,
throw to the right. Caught by
nice adjustment.
Wenger.
Not one of AJ's better balls, but he got away with it.
First and goal, Golden Knights. 23 yards. Sometimes, I always say this, it's better to be underthrown when you have a receiver that knows how to come back to the ball.
Exactly. Jax did a great job of adjusting that. Defender just stayed with him.
Handoff, Campbell cuts back at the 5. We have a flag. It's going to go back 10 yards for a hold.
Yep.
Take a look at where this hold occurred on the replay.
Yep.
I think they might be getting Dylan Britt there. He was engaged, but then the defensive lineman tried moving away, and he held on to him just enough that the referee saw it. It'll move him back 10 yards and be first and goal now from the 17. Apologies for you folks. I usually get into the comments section. I know there's a lot of Cole Grove fans, people from Florida and other places. Bauer. Gonna get taken down. Wenger, after the completed pass, not much doing there. Bit of a little screen. Hit right at the line of scrimmage. It's second down and goal from the 17. Like I said, though, I usually have time to comment on your comments, but
in the corner,
really don't have a chance. Into the end zone. Not into the end zone. Inside the 10 to Landon. He's hit late.
Oh, late hits. Another costly mistake.
9 yards on the completion. But then you'll see the play. He's out of bounds. Stepped out, and then, way after the play, he's hit by Steven Simpson. It's going to be a first down.
Automatic first down. That's,
Actually, there's no more first down to get, so it's not an automatic first down.
You're right.
It's half the distance, though,
so
it'll be third down from the 6.
It was, to goal. Yeah, you're correct.
Handoff, Kramer left side, touchdown. Number 3 from Paul Kramer. Golden Knights up 35-22.
Paul's only touched it 3 times, but they're all been 3 touchdowns.
Hey,
power smash.
You're in a touchdown-only league like me. This is beautiful. That's 18 points for you right there.
He's only got 6 yards, but hey, there's 3 touchdowns.
Hey,
awesome.
I remember a guy named Jerome Bettis that had numbers like that back in the day for the Steelers. And that's going to be a false start.
No, well.
Encroachment, though.
Called on defense.
Yeah, 15 was all the way off, and now they're going to try and go for 2.
Let's do the math here. That's, Yeah,
now the Golden Knights are going to try and make this a 15-point game.
Yep.
$1:35 left here.
Costly penalties for.
All started with the onside kick to start the half.
Yes.
Handoff.
Kramer again.
Good. 2 points good. 37-22.
Incredible.
We'll take a break. This game has been flipped on its head.
Man, I wish I was out there.
Let's unretire.
That's why I'm at.
Guess who's back? Back
Grandpa!
Grandpa.
I still got it.
Hey, I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
What a change of events here at Northmore. So we take a quick look in at Ontario right now, leading by 10 over Lutheran West. But this game flipped on its head from what we saw in the first half.
Incredible. Incredible.
Chenier to kick it away, and again, he does deep. This is going to be taken at the 13. Across the 20 for Gibson.
Uh-oh.
He's going to get the corner across the 30, 35, and he's taken down at the 40. Great starting position here for the Hornets, who desperately need something to go right for them here. Now down by 15 points. This was 22-14 at the half.
Well, you know, we've talked about it already. Great defensive adjustment. Had
21-14, Mike. Yeah, it was 22, yeah.
Had the guts to go for the onside kick to start the second half. You know, some great coaching decisions there. It's paid off for him.
Pitch right side, and taken down after a couple yards is Murphy. And you hear the names Goldbach and Chenier once again.
Both having great defensive games.
It'll bring up second down and 7 after the gain of 3. 1 minute left in the third. Second and 7. That little Lucas reverse and taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Nothing going.
Ashton Clark in there on the play. He played his zone, and it went right to him.
Still gave him 2.
3rd and 5.
Didn't look like you got anything on it. They gave him 2.
And now the Golden Knights are getting their fans up on their feet.
Big play for Dawson-Bryant here.
They need a first down.
They need it to stay in this here.
They're going to let the clock go to the end of the third. We have played 3 here in this Division 6 Region 23 first-round matchup. The Golden Knights have come back. They lead by 15.
I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
"12 minutes separates one of these two teams in the round of 8 in Division 6 Region 23. Travis Berardi back here with Ken Parrott, and I have not seen switch of momentum in one quarter like I have. Now, last year in the Danville-Hillsdale game, Hillsdale really turned the tides, but that was over the course of about a quarter and a half.
Yep.
This one, Northmore, just in about 10 minutes of time.
Crucial play here.
3rd and 5 for Cole Grove. It's going to be a pass. Quick hitter right side. It's caught. Gets across the 35, but he's hit after 2 yards. It's going to be 4th down. They're officially going to give him 3. But Garrett Harvey, it looked like at first he was going to have some lanes, but Harvey breaks down, hits him, and he's finished off by Thomas Detweiler. It's going to be 4th and 3, and you got to think that Cole Grove has to go for it here. The way the Golden Knight offense has gone, they had one mishap in the first half that led to a turnover on downs. But other than that, they have been driving at will.
And the punt did not go well for them the one time they punted.
15-point game here. And if it were to be a turnover on downs and a score for Northmore, this could be the game right here as well. And another clock change. And they will restart the clock. 4th and 3. Ball on the Cole Grove 48-yard line. Personally, I give it to Turner, averaging about 10 yards per play. That's what they do, and he's stopped in the back.
Incredible.
They're going to give him a yard, but he needed 3. Northmore takes over. That was the man. That was who you wanted to have the ball. But that time, Northmore got enough penetration. Paul Kramer and company gets in there and gets the stop.
What a change by the defensive line by just adding one more body up there. Incredible. I was so convinced that the offensive line of Dawson-Bryant was going to wear down the defensive line of Northmore, but adding that extra body has definitely changed the tune here.
With the 4 linemen on defenses, Bauer's going to take a quick hitter left side to Falk at the 50, 45. They're going to give him the 44, so 4 yards, 2nd down. But you got to think with that extra defensive lineman, there's not as many double teams.
Right.
And that might have been why Goldbach wasn't in there as much. You get a couple double teams, somebody allowed to go out and take a linebacker. And now that opens up the linebackers.
And like you said, I think they moved the linebackers up quite a bit too.
Lyman did not jump across the line. He's allowed to reset. 2nd and 6. 2 wide to the left for Bauer. He's going to quick throw to Falk. Across the 40, he's got the first down out of bounds. He got 7. It's another 1st down for the Golden Knights.
A.J. Bauer's been 9 for 9 in this half.
Golden Knights have held Cole Grove to 1 first down in the second half so far. As you saw the halftime stats. Handoff.
Big hole.
Campbell, right side, tripped up, but he gets enough for the Simonson's Construction LLC. And we have an injury as well on the play. We'll take a look at the replay.
Looks like he got flipped there. Oh, no, it was the guy that hit him first.
We'll take a timeout as they deal with the injury. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
2023 first-round matchup brought to you live and free on the OH Report. Thanks to our generous sponsors. Frito Lay, we are driven and inspired by our purpose. Food that matters for life's moments. Andy Bauer, Edward Jones Investors. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, grandchildren, or just trying to protect the financial future of the ones you care about most, Andy can develop specific strategies to help you achieve your goals. The Northmore Athletic Boosters. Northmore Athletic Boosters raise funds to support our Golden Knights student athletes, coaches, and community. Go Knights. Ruth Farms, they specialize in bred, born, and raised freezer beef since 1948. Call Zach Ruth to order yours at 419-989-0341. Morrow County JFS and Scout Construction Services, LLC. Thank you all for allowing us to be live and free tonight. 1st and 10, Golden Knights throw right side, caught by Wenger. He's going to get down to about the 19-yard line. He'll bring us up 2nd down. Gain of 9. Under 10 to play here. Three wide to the left now for Bauer. Campbell sidecar left. Takes the snap. That quick running throw to Falk is caught at the 15. Across to the 10. Still in bounds. Jukes at the 5. He dives for the end zone. There's a flag on the play. Wow. He's in for the moment, but there is a flag on the play, looking like it's going to come back for a block in the back.
That play's worked well for the Knights tonight. They've run that multiple times.
It's going to be a hold on Northmore. That'll back him up 10 yards.
Negates that nice run by Hunter. Bring up 2nd
and it
12.
was a touchdown.
Yep.
So it's bringing it back. Break for Cole Grove there. 2nd and 12 now from the 27. It was 2nd and 1. Bauer. Across the middle, the bow landed. It's caught at the 17, so 10 yards back. It's 3rd and 2. That quick slant sets it up for 3rd and 2. And now a stoppage.
Or call a timeout.
Cole Grove timeout. That'll give us a chance. Well, it was going to give us a chance to look in on the Ontario game, but they're at a break right now. So we're going to stay here with 9:07 remaining.
A.J. Bauer's perfect 11 for 11 in his half.
Once again, I do want to say hello to everybody watching tonight. 700 of you in there. A lot of comments, a lot of shares for you guys on here. Thank you very much once again. I do see people on Facebook saying sounds off on YouTube. That would mean you probably have to just reset your YouTube, refresh the page, because if you can hear audio on Facebook, you should be able to on YouTube as well. Nonetheless, thank you everybody for watching here tonight in this playoff game. 3rd and 1. So they gave him officially 11 yards on the play. It's going to be a pitch left side. Kramer gets the corner, gets down towards the 15. And they're going to give him the first.
Yep, first down.
Golden Knights. It was 14-5 first downs for Cole Grove at the half. It is now 15-15.
Incredible.
Golden Knights also running clock. They won't have to snap this until 8:30 on the play clock. Handoff, Campbell Cuts back, stops.
Nothing.
And actually his offensive lineman's going to tackle him forward to get maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd and 8. Watch this, Ken, on the replay right here. 79. That's Parker Harbaugh.
He's helping with a tush push there, right?
He got tripped and fell into him and pushed him forward. I mean, it's
even watching the NFL. Thought he'd help out.
Well, one of the only successful teams other than the Eagles to actually get yards out of it because nobody else really has been able to. 2nd and 8. Handoff Kramer. Still on his feet at the 10-yard line. They'll give him 3. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
Coach Armrose keeping it safe here. Keeping it on the ground. Eating up some clock. Getting some decent yardage out of it.
And even a field goal would make it a 3-score game.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're not afraid to bring in Mr. Automatic if you need to here.
No jinxes or anything. Knock on wood, sir. 3rd and 5 from the 10. Bauer's going to throw. Looking, throws it in the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown! Cam Goldbach get in on the action.
Nice, tight end.
Sunday was National Tight Ends Day, by the way. Might as well get Cam Goldbach in there for 6. Bauer had all the time in the world to find that crossing route, and Cam Goldbach, one of the defensive leaders, in with a touchdown.
Hunter Folk was initially open, but A.J. was still on the run and found Mr. Goldbach behind him instead. Perfectly thrown.
Kick is away, and that kick is good. 44-22. We'll take a break.
Man, I wish I was out there.
Let's unretire.
That's why I'm at.
Hey, Grandpa! Grandpa? I still got it.
Hey, I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
.708 left. Not a bad time to get your first touchdown for Cam Goldbach as Chenier just busts that through the end zone for a touchback.
I just checked there at the timeout. A.J. Bowers 12 for 12 this half, 19 for 21 for the game. Incredible.
Now, if you remember last year against Belair, had a couple big plays. Start of the second half, it looked like Northmore had momentum. He threw a pick 6 his first throw. Kind of, deflated him there. Tonight, he had a second chance, and he has shined.
He has matured so much from a year ago. Incredible story.
22-point lead for the Golden Knights. They have scored 30 in the second half. Left side. Got some room across the 30 and out of bounds. Kaden Murphy. That's going to be enough for a first down.
A.J. made one bad decision on that interception he threw there at the end of the first half. They had 4 guys in coverage there, but other than that, he's been nearly perfect.
So, honestly, he's only thrown 1 incompletion.
That's true. That's true.
This is tough territory for Cole Grove, though. They're a running team.
Yeah.
They're down 3 scores with 7 minutes left. They're going to have to. Now they're going to 2 wide receivers as well. It's going to be a handoff. Left side, taken down at the 31. It'll be 2nd and 9. Cole Grove controlled the first half. Led by 8 going into the break. Could have had the ball out of the second half, but Caleb Chenier placing a perfect onside kick into the hands of Bo Landon. Northmore scores, then gets a 3-and-out and scores again, and since then it's just been all Golden Knights.
One little adjustment at halftime on the defense, and the defense has shined the second half.
It's going to be a pass. Left side, looking.
Should be a hold.
We're going to get a hold, too, and it was nearly intercepted.
Almost picked off.
Flag on the play. We'll see if Northmore accepts the penalty or makes it 3rd and 9. So I said, God bless you to Dalen Gogue, my cameraman. And they will decline it to make it 3rd down.
Yep.
3rd down and 9. Score update. The winner of this will play the winner of 5th-seeded Elgin and 12th-seeded Trimble. Trimble leading 24-6. If this score were to hold in that one, Trimble will make their way here to Northmore next week. It's going to be another pass. Throws quick. It's tipped and incomplete. 4th down.
Chenier?
We'll see who got on the deflection right here in the Morrow County JFS replay. You are right.
Yep,
that is Caleb Chenier with the right hand. He has played out of his mind tonight. Throughout the season, he has shown glimpses, but he has put together a full game tonight. 4th and 9. And they will punt. Snap is down. This time they get a blocker in on Harvey as the punt gets a Cole Grove bounce and will go out at the 40 of Northmore. That's where they'll take over, 1st and 10. Take a live look in right now at the 4th quarter at Ontario, up by 9 points with 7:47 remaining in the game. As Northmore comes back out for 1st and 10 on the Andy Bauer Edward Jones Investors scoreboard. It's a final at Galleon. The Tigers are moving on. They won by 30 over Firelands.
Wow.
End of the 3rd, Danville up 44-7. This handoff met in the backfield, but somehow
second
lunges ahead.
Kramer.
Paul Kramer. Remember, we have all highlights of our games, as well as the highlight from Cary taking on Crestview tonight on the Friday Night Pigskin. I'll have scores from each of the regions of our squads. That's D3 Region 10, D4 Region 14, D5 Region 18, D6 Regions 22 and 23, and Division 7 Region 25. We'll have all the scores from those games coming up. Crawford, 24-16 victors over Seneca East. Or these games in the 4th quarter, my correction. Hand off to Campbell as he gets closer to that 1st down marker. He's going to get a couple yards. It's 3rd down as we go up under 5 minutes remaining in regulation. This is not only a big comeback for Northmore, but it would tie the most wins in a regular season in school history with 9.
That is correct.
Upset from the Ohio River. East Knox 35, Martins Ferry 17. The Bulldogs, the 9 seed, will head to possibly Garraway.
You need to put an asterisk by that upset. You need to put an asterisk by the 9th seed, too.
Yeah.
That's one of your better 9th seed teams this date.
Kramer, right side, meets a man head on, dives over him. And then we'll get a flag.
Personal foul against the Knights.
That's going to be Kramer for taunting.
Yep.
He will get the first down as you see him bowl him over, and then right there, well, a little jump stutter. Oh, it wasn't against Kramer, though. It was against Chenier. So maybe a little talking in there, jostling. They will get the first down. This was after the play. But they will back up 15 yards. Honestly, you shouldn't taunt at all. But for Northmore, backs them up 15 yards, gives them more yards to run clock.
That's true.
But at the same time, you should not jaw back and forth, especially up 22. Finish the play, go back to your huddle.
And the timing for that with a first down, I mean, it's not a critical penalty. You lose the yards, but you still have 1st and 10. And like you said, burning up that clock.
That was a problem for the Golden Knights last year. A little extracurriculars after every play, a little jawing after every play. They've gotten better this year, but there's still, a couple times where they just need to go back to the huddle.
Yep.
Kramer. He's breaking through and gets back to the line the gain he had before.
20-yard run.
18 yards. It's another first down. And another flag, and they will walk backwards again.
Holding.
It's going to be A.J. Benarth with a personal foul. So at the end of the run, move them back 15 yards, and it will be first down and now 8, maybe 9, or I don't know. See how far they back them up.
No, look, they're going back from the original line of scrimmage.
From the original line, yeah. From where the penalty occurred.
So it negates the run. Almost 20. 1st and 19.
18. 1st and 18.
Yep.
I will say this. A man that always calls into the Friday night phone board and watches us on the OH Report. Northmore Bruce is going to be happy tonight. Handoff right side. Kramer again is going to get 3 yards. Bring up 2nd down. Second down and 20. And I'm wrong. They did win 10. Northmore did win 10 games in 2018. Campbell met in the backfield, taken down. They'll give him the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 3rd and 20. So we go under 3 minutes. So Northmore did get 10 wins. It was the year they played Highland in Week 10 for a KMAC championship and lost in the rain.
Yep.
They won their first round game, and then I believe with the Fort Fry.
Yep.
It was the game that got on national news because the Golden Knight whole team pushed the ambulance off the field. Off the field in a 6-0 mud fest.
Yep.
Golden Knights won't have to wait until under 2:10 left to snap this. Now, Northmore has never won a second-round playoff game, though. They have a chance to make history next week at home. Kramer. He's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage, taken down.
I think we're going to see our first punt by Northmore tonight.
Carson Campbell will probably get his first punt with under 90 seconds left in the game. Once again, what a turn of events. events by the Golden Knights.
I can guarantee you there are a lot of fans on the Northmore side that were not very optimistic at halftime. And
honestly, you and I were. We're talking about onside kicks at some point because they're going to have to try and get back into it. But they did.
There are going to be a lot of happy people in Northern Morrow County tonight.
Golden Knights take a timeout with 1:22 left. Let's take a look in once again. Ontario now with 4:15 remaining are driving up 9.
So he picking for MVP?
I think I'm going to go Wenger.
Okay.
I think I'm going to Wenger. A lot of players. We're going to talk. We're going to try and get to talk to Coach Armrose too, because I want to know what they did to adjust at half.
So you got 5 candidates for me. Coaching staff for halftime adjustments.
Which we'll get Coach Armrose, so that's one.
Caleb Chenier did a great job on defense. You got Hunter Folk with some big-time receptions and great job on defense. You got A.J. Bauer throwing almost perfect tonight. And then, of course, you've got your great receiver that you just mentioned is a great candidate as well.
I just think because, well, first, the 2 touchdown catches by him that really broke things open the first half. And then that second half, after the block punt, the big catch that he made, the adjustment, it really set the tone. So I think that's what we're going to go with.
I'm with you.
And the other guys will have another chance next week. Punt is away and out of bounds at the 43. Also, A.J. Bauer's been our MVP last couple times. We'll give him a break a little bit, Get him out there. But, yeah.
What a performance again tonight.
Unreal turn of events here. As the 4 seed, I guess you could say survives.
Yeah.
But for all the Cole Grove fans too, I am extremely impressed with the run game that you guys had. It took Northmore to make some big adjustments at the half. Northmore only giving up 12 points, and you guys put up 22.5, which is only the Danville Blue Devils, a state-ranked squad, a number 1 seed in their area, did. But shout out to Caden Turner, a beast of a running back, as we're going to get a handoff right side. Kaden Murphy taken down. Murphy's an elusive back too. Turner's a sophomore. Murphy's a sophomore. Rylan Smith, their quarterback, is a sophomore. This team's going to be back.
Oh, yeah.
At least, it's not the end result you wanted, but the experience as well. Yeah, you got to make a 3-hour trip, but they get an extra week of practice in here for these young players. They get an extra game against a quality opponent, and to see what they have. And they're going to remember this going into summer workouts. Hey, we had this number 4 seed on the ropes for a half.
Yep.
They're going to have a chip on their shoulder. This team will be back. They're going to do some good things. And I got to say, Gibson, too, the senior, he's made some plays as well tonight. As the clock starts, they're wind down. But I got to get hats off to Cole Grove. They are a great team, and they will be back. So I think Jackson Wenger and Coach Armrose. But that'll do it. Northmore scores 30 in the second half to take down Cole Grove. And give me a second, folks. Coaches. Sorry, guys. I wanted to commend the coaches from Cole Grove because they do have a young squad, Ken, that I think can do something, especially that running attack that they have. They'll be back. But we will also be back here after the break with our MVP as well as our postgame here. As Northmore moving on to the second round. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
Man, I wish I was out there.
Let's unretire.
Why, Matt?
Guess who's back again.
Randy Moss.
Dan Marino?
You alright?
Hey, Grandpa!
Grandpa?
I still got it.
22.
Gilead game, number 13.
Let's see.
Hey. I need that senior discount.
That's the game.
Mr. Marino, you mind if I take a selfie? Thank you.
I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
Take a look at all the action from Friday night football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Happy Halloween!
Tonight's Division 6 Region 23 first round matchup brought to you live and free on the OH Report. Thanks to our generous sponsors. Frito Lay, we are driven and inspired by our purpose, food that matters for life's moments. Andy Bauer, Edward Jones Investors, whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, grandchildren, or just trying to protect the financial future of the ones you care about most, Andy can develop specific strategies to help you achieve your goals. The Northmore Athletic Boosters. Northmore Athletic Boosters raise funds to support our Golden Knights student athletes, coaches, and community. Go Knights. Ruth Farms. They specialize in bred, born, and raised freezer beef since 1948. Call Zach Ruth to order yours at 419-989-0341. Once again, that is 419-989-0341. Scout Construction Services, LLC, with more than a decade of business. You can trust Scout Construction with your roofing and siding needs. Call Scout Construction for more information. 419-989-7240. Once again, 419-989-7240. And also, thank you to Morrow County JFS. Thank you all for allowing us to bring you this Division 6 Region 23 first round playoff matchup live and free to you, the fans, on the OH Report.
I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
Back here in the Ruth Farms post-game show. Still awaiting our MVP, so we'll get through our stats and whatnot. But the Golden Knights, 30 unanswered points in the second half to win at 44-22. I'm still shocked at how this game turned around, Ken, as we take a look at the final statistics for this evening. Let me turn you up, Ken. There we go.
Here's the biggest shocker stats. We can talk about AJ being near perfect, because he was. 19 and 21, whatever. But here's the most exciting factor of this ball game. Dawson-Bryant had 236 yards rushing first half, 22 the second half.
Yeah.
Defense incredibly stepped up. Great adjustment at halftime, and it worked to perfection and completely shut down their offense.
Yeah, just an amazing adjustment by the coaches. Offensively, Northmore had it going in the first half. They had one turnover on downs deep in Cold Grove territory, and that was the difference in that first half because they really took it over. You thought, okay, the way they're running the ball, they get the ball first. If they score, Northmore may have to score, maybe pull off an onside kick. Well, they did that. The kickoff, the first kickoff of the second half, they get the ball back, they score, turns the tides, and then the defense with the adjustments really did everything. So they finished, A.J. Bauer, 233 through the air. They had 95 yards on the ground. They only had about 20 in the first half for 328. No turnovers in that second half, a couple penalties late. As for Cold Grove, really, they only had 2 first downs in that second half. Couldn't get the rush game going. They don't have a passing game, and that's your difference right now.
Very much so, and they only had 70, but they had 70 penalty yards, but there were some critical penalties at the wrong time by Dawson-Bryant that really helped the Golden Knights with their comeback.
So there are the stats brought to you by Ruth Farms. We'll take one more quick break, and when we come back, we will have our MVP interview with Mr. Touchdown himself, Jack Wenger, right after this.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
Time now for our Northmore Athletic Boosters MVP, and it is Jax Wenger, who tonight scored 2 touchdowns on the game to help the Golden Knights get a victory. Jax, congratulations. First half, their run game really gave you some problems there. Offensive, we'll get to the defense in a second, but offensively, it seemed like you just had one little hiccup, a turnover on downs in the first half, but you were scoring at bay. Just what went right for the offense tonight?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Hall, again, drew up great concepts for us. We knew that their secondary would bail, and we just worked in practice all week on great concepts for that. We had to get a mix of the run and pass game going, and we were finally able to do that in the second half, and obviously it showed.
Then defensively out there, great adjustment for you guys in the second half. What went wrong in the first half maybe for you defensively that you were able to adjust to and make right in the second?
I mean, we just had to get more guys in the box. We went in at halftime. Coach Shears made a great adjustment to bring 5 linemen in, and it brought us back to week 3 at Mapleton when we were getting our butts kicked in the first half like that. So we knew we couldn't come out in the second half and let it keep happening, so we made a good adjustment and were able to fix it.
How excited were you guys when Coach said, "Hey, we're gonna try the onside kick to start off the second half and change momentum"?
Yeah, I mean, it's always a good feeling when you get to do something a little different, try to get some momentum going, and it worked out really well.
And how much did that change momentum? Because you get the ball right there, you immediately tie things up, and it just can't change the complexion. Just how big of a play was that, and how big of a play was your buddy Bo Landon to get right there on the perfectly kicked onside kick?
Yeah, it was huge. I mean, instead of them coming out and having a long drive, we were able to get the ball quick. Our crowd had great energy from it. They were great tonight, and the momentum was just in our side the whole second half from there on.
You get another home game. Trimble upset Elgin, so they will be playing you guys the 12th seed here next week. But how awesome is it to be playing 2 home games now here on this turf with a chance to go further than any other Northmore squad's ever been able to do?
Yeah, it's amazing. I don't know if Northmore's ever had 2 home playoff games, but it's a great feeling. Yeah, the community was great tonight. The crowd was getting into it, and it's just a great feeling to be able to play here again.
All right. Lastly, as always, Jax, you want to look into the camera, give anybody a shout-out. Go for it, my friend.
Yeah, shout out to my family watching, and shout out to my cousin Morgan.
There you have it. Jax Wenger, who will be practicing on the football field for at least one more week. That's going to be a good feeling. Thank you very much, Jax Wenger.
Thank you.
If you want to hand that off to our next guest, it is the man who we keep putting on camera, even though he probably doesn't like it as much, but it is head coach Scott Armros. And, Coach, I wasn't going to interview you until possibly next week, but the way that you guys – we were going to give a player an MVP as well as you coaches an MVP, because – what an amazing adjustment that you guys made at the halftime break, because it completely flipped this game on its head, especially with the idea to go for the onside kick so early. Just first of all, what went on in that halftime break that led to those adjustments and you guys really changing the game?
Well, I felt like to start the first couple minutes of halftime, we were kind of licking our wounds and looking at the floor and kind of wondering what hit us. And I really think our captains did a good job of getting those guys turned around, getting them fired up again, and then we started adjusting. And that's something that takes their mind off the first half as well. Think about what you can do in the second half. So, Coach Sears is the true MVP tonight of coming up with that adjustment to play in a 5-man front, which we haven't done all season long, and he put it in terms that our kids could understand, and we executed that in the second half.
Whose idea was it for the onside kick to kick off? Because I was telling Ken, if you watch this back, I said, you know what, Cole Grove's going to get the ball. Even if they score here, this might be a game where Northmore needs to kick an onside kick down the line to get back into it. And right as I say that, you go for it. So whose idea was that to kick it?
Coach Whistler, our special teams coordinator, has always got confidence in that onside kick. And we worked on it. We just worked on it on Thursday. I tell you, when we kick those things on Thursdays, we're about 50%. Half of them are terrible and half of them are great. And Caleb kicked a good one, and we got some penetration over there, got speed over there on that side, and we were able to make a big play.
The English that he had on that, because standing right there was Joe Scarberry. It looked like he was playing it one way, and it kicked the other way right into the hands of Bo Landon, who also stayed in bounds and played that perfectly. But we say how much of a turning point that was, how much of a turning point that you thought was that onside kick to get you the ball and to score and tie things up.
Well, it was a huge turning point in the game. We really needed momentum to swing our way, and that onside kick did it. But, the onside kick doesn't mean anything if you don't execute on offense after that. And to be able to go down and score and tie the game up right after that was huge.
2 more for you here, Coach, before I let you go celebrate. But last few years, a game like this might get out of hand. But this team, it seems like all season long, is battle-tested. Just how special is this squad? You've had special squads in the past, but maybe some of those teams might not bounce back the way that you guys did tonight.
It's a different year because we don't have that one guy. We've always had that one guy that you could lean on, that one stud, and we got several. We got several guys that take control and lead us, and it's a very special group because of that. There's a lot of leadership on this football team. There are multiple people we can go to when our back's against the wall on both sides of the football, and that's what makes these guys so special.
And lastly, you get Trimble. They upset Elgin. I think it was 24-6 for the final there. So the 12 seed will be coming in here. Just what's it going to take to face a team that's already had one upset? What's it going to take to knock them off and to go further than any other Northmore squad has with 2 playoff victories for the first time in school history?
I don't know a whole lot about them. I do know that they are a double tight wishbone team, so another big physical offense. And it's going to take a similar execution defensively to be able to get those stops and get the ball in our athletes' hands on offense.
And also, Fredericktown fell tonight. East Knox upset Martins Ferry. Danville rolled to the KMAC 3-1 in the first round of playoffs. I know, I always say the KMAC's a really tough conference, but how cool is it being one of 3 teams moving on to the second round?
Very cool. It says a lot about our conference and the way we're competing against especially some of these southern teams that are coming up from the southern part of the region. I love to see us, the northern part here, and in the KMAC being able to compete here in our region.
All right, Coach, go celebrate. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, guys.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
Back here in the Ruth Farms post-game show as we wrap things up from quite a thrilling night here at the Castle. 22-14, Dawson-Bryant. Cole Grove led at the half. Northmore then scores 30 unanswered in the second half. Put a bow on this, Ken. What a crazy game.
I'm trying to think what I could say, but I've seen a lot of football games in my lifetime, and I don't remember one that flipped on a switch like we saw in this half. I mean, the momentum change after that onside kick and going down and scoring and the 2-point conversion, you could just feel the momentum change. And what an incredible comeback by the team. And we've talked all season long what kind of weapons they have, and they demonstrated tonight. Tested and then they answered.
We still have about 150 people watching, but I'm sorry, we're gonna have to get out of here because we have the pigskin tonight. So any folks of you first Cole Grove folks, thank you all for watching. We're glad we were able to at least bring you this playoff game from your squad 3 hours away. And like I said, the rushing attack that they have coming back. I don't know much about the line if they have some seniors graduating or whatnot, Ken. But this is a team that has the blueprint to do some great things here in the next couple of years.
I'll tell you what, Caden Turner is a man. For just being a sophomore, that kid has a bright future, as well as some of the other kids on the team. Like you said, they've got some good things coming their way.
So Dawson-Bryant finishes the season 4-7. The Golden Knights of Northmore, number 4, will take on number 12 Trimble Friday night back here. We will have it for you live and free. But that will do it. Want to thank everybody that helped make things possible tonight. Dalen Gogue in here with the camera work. Mason, KMAC Plus was here as well. Will we be seeing you tonight on the Pigskin? He will be with me on the Pigskin to talk KMAC, who went 3-1 tonight in the postseason. Ken Parrott, as always, thank you very much, sir. Our sponsors, Andy Bauer, Edward Jones Investors, our scoreboard sponsor. Northmore Athletic Boosters, our MVP sponsor. Ruth Farms, our pregame, halftime, postgame sponsor. Morrow County JFS, instant replay sponsor, and our commercial sponsors, Scout Construction Services LLC, Frito Lay, and North Central State College. Scout Construction LLC, also our first down sponsor. Want to finally thank Blade Tackett and the fine folks here at Northmore, the athletic department, for allowing us to be here, and the fine folks at the OHSAA, 10th Street and Company, for allowing us to stream these playoff games to you live and free. 30 unanswered points by the Golden Knights has them moving on to round 2 of the postseason. For Ken Parrott, I'm Travis Berardi saying so long from North Bloomfield Township.